new Sony XZ2 has had a new look and quite a few noteworthy improvements over the XZ1. But the XZ1 has just had a very tempting price cut. So which of these two phones would make the best buy for you? Let's find out. First, that new look. It's really a big departure from previous Sony phones. It's great to see the bezels are much smaller on the new XZ2, though some Sony fans will miss the unique angular look that has made Sony phones stand out from the crowd over the past few years. One thing that's worth saying though is that the new ambient flow design makes the XZ2 a little bit more comfortable in the hand, despite the fact it's a bigger and heavier phone. Due to the XZ2's bigger size and slimmed down bezels, you are now treated to a 5.7-inch display versus the XZ1's 5.2-inch screen. The XZ2 adds an 18:9 aspect ratio and HDR upscaling support and is absolutely fantastic. We really love this display. The other big changes here are the new location of the fingerprint scanner and the loss of the headphone jack. Both of these changes are divisive. The location of the fingerprint scanner on the XZ1 feels very natural, and some may prefer it. However, you'll quickly get used to the new location on the rear of the phone. It's also a little bit quicker to unlock the XZ2, owing to the fact that the fingerprint scanner uses an always-on technology for the fastest possible reading speeds. As for the loss of the headphone jack, we're less worried about that than we would have been even just a year ago, though having said that, we'd have liked to see it remain in place. As you'd expect though, water resistance is still there, and Sony is famous for doing this well. Sony is also famous for its excellent cameras, and the XZ1 impressed us from day one with its abilities. The XZ1 takes stunning pictures, video and slow-mo video. Even now, it manages to embarrass newer, more expensive flagships, especially with its super impressive, super slow motion video capture. What the XZ2 does is make incremental, but not massive improvements over the XZ1. Both phones have a 19 megapixel single lens shooter, whereas the XZ2 has a new improved image signal processor. The XZ2, along with the XZ2 Compact, shoots video in 4K with HDR, and Sony was the first brand to achieve this. It's also worth noting that the XZ2 shoots higher quality slow motion video, as it can manage 960 frames per second at full HD, whereas the XZ1 tops out at 720p. If you use the selfie camera a lot though, it's the XZ1 that wins out here with its 13 megapixel sensor. The selfie camera on the XZ2 is only a 5 megapixel unit. The battery life on the XZ2 is better than the XZ1 for two main reasons. One, the battery itself is bigger at 3180 mAh versus 2700 mAh on the XZ1. And two, the processor on the XZ2 is Qualcomm's Snapdragon 845 and it's speedier and more efficient than the 835 in the XZ1. So all in all then, the XZ2 is quicker and lasts longer than the XZ1 and sports an all new design too. It's full of lots of incremental improvements over the XZ1, but makes a few sacrifices along the way too. Take a look over at Direct Mobiles to see how these two phones compete price-wise, and let us know which one of these you think works best for you. With over 23 years of award-winning customer service, whichever phone you choose, you can find it at Direct Mobiles.